Hey guys, it's Wednesday, February the 7th, middle of the week, hump day. Hope everybody's doing good and is healthy and is making good trades. I had some people message, a couple, actually a female and a male actually messaged the same thing about what kind of trading that I do, so maybe I've not explained it really good, but I do. For those of you who don't know, I do Forex. I trade Forex, and I do swing trading on the Forex. I don't do day trading. If you're on my YouTube channel and you're looking to do 20 trades a day, you're in the wrong place, and I would suggest that strongly that you don't do that anyway. You have to be right too many times, and the brokerage houses say that 93% of people who trade, who have accounts with the different brokerage houses, lose money. So that means only 7% make money. So the 93% is in the where they got to do 20 trades a day or more. Those are the ones that lose. So I don't know why you would want to be associated with that, but it's to each his own. That's how that works, like everything else. But I blew 2 accounts doing that type of trading, and I'm never going back to that again. I found the way to trade, and so that's the way I'm going to trade from here on out. It's found it in 2006 and haven't looked back since. So there's no reason to trade. I hang on to the trades, like the pound dollar, which I was in from over here, and I am still in this. And I've taken off half my position, which was over in here, and now my stop loss is moved under this big candle right here. So the second half of my position has made money from down here to up here. So that's why I trade the way I do, because most of your traders that got to make a bunch of trades because they feel like they got to make a ton of money every day to pay the bills and stuff, become wealthy overnight, so to speak, which doesn't happen. They'll take 8 to 10 pips, and that's what the brokerage houses say too. Their traders on average take profit at 8 to 10 pips. As you can see, I don't do that. On the pound dollar, my first half is 35, and the second half is still running, and it's going to be, where did I get in at? 26, I believe it was. No, it was 31. 31 is where I got in at. And of course it's trading at, it's been up over 100, which I could have took profit, and that was on the second half after getting 35 on the first half. So as you can see, I don't do 8 to 10 pips, and I suggest if you're new to trading, or if you've been trading that way, to stop immediately and look at trading. You don't have to follow me. I mean, if you want to find somebody else that does swing trading, which is not very many you're going to find on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do that. But I've decided not to follow the 93%. I have decided to follow the 7%. Banks do not take 8 to 10 pips. They don't trade that way. They want the big moves like this. So that's what I'm doing, the big moves like that. Now, is it always right? No. But the advantage is that my risks are low. So if I lose, like for this instance, this one was $9.50. That's all I was risking, was $9.50 to get this move. Now, if I'm wrong, I just lose I lose a Big Mac combo meal if I'm wrong. I've actually had 7 straight losing trades, but they all totaled 89 pips. Now, in this one particular, just this one trade, I can point out more that I've taken, but just this one, if say for instance I had 7 in a row, and I had 89 total off of those 7, $89 loss. This one alone will bring $200. So that means this one trade has wiped out 7 straight losses, and I still make money. So see, I could do what other YouTubers do. They put it up on the top of the page or off to the side or bottom somewhere, that this is how many they've won, this is how many they lost, this is how many break even. But the most important thing they don't tell you, how many pips did you get? How many out of those trades? And then you're going to be able to break down, and I would guarantee that within those trades, the amount of pips they have, it's going to be on average 8 to 10 pips. Why would you want to do that when you can get 200? They have to move their stop loss immediately when they take off some of the position at 8 to 10 pips. Because easily you can see all these candles, they're going to retrace that much, and you're going to get stopped out. Then you got to find another place to get back in. And then you got to be right about the place you got in. So please, if you see those on YouTube, don't fall into the trap of that, because you want to be able to know how many pips did you give off. Okay, you made, over the last month, 60, 50, 60 trades. How many pips in total did you get? Show that. They show their wins and losses at break even. They should be able to show how many pips they get. I don't do 8 to 10 pips. If that's what you're wanting, so you can do 20 trades a day, you're welcome to hunt for another YouTube channel trader, because I don't do that. I do the big moves. That's what I want. Do I catch them all the time? No. Do I miss some? Yes. So you can see on the pound dollar, this is one that I was in. I had told y'all about the yearly pivot, which is what this purple line is right here that goes all the way across. Those are very important. Your yearly pivots are the most important pivots there is, because there will be some type of bounce up off of it. And because we had a flush down, you would figure it's going to come back up into here, which has gotten really close. That may be as high as it goes, but it could go up a little bit higher before it sells off. So, but anyway, I'm still in this trade, taking off half. I've already banked some money. Now I'm just waiting to bank the rest of it, so I don't have to hunt for another trade on the pound dollar. I'm in it. Yes, it's been a couple of days, because this was the 6th yesterday. No, it was at nighttime. That's right. So it was actually on the 5th, which was Monday, an Asian session. So I have been it in a couple of days, and I've got paid some already. In the second half, I'm waiting to get paid bigger on. If the trade works out like it's supposed to, this is what happens. You bank your position. Now, I do half. You're welcome to do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Everybody's different. So it could be a fourth, a third, an eighth, even 3/4. Only you can decide that. Like you always have to say on these things, this is for education purposes only. Trade at your own risk, and trade with money that you can afford to lose. If you are trading with money where you got to make car note, house note, baby diapers, I suggest you stop trading yesterday. Do a demo account, learn, put away some money, and then be able to go into it. The Aussie dollar, I'm going to go to it, which I was in also. I'm about to get stopped out, and more than likely will get stopped out, because I'm over here actually right underneath these, and it's fixing to stop me out. So on the second half, the first half I was able to get over here again, which was during the Asian session on Sunday night. Took off half the position already. The second half is made more money than the first half, but it looks like I'm going to get stopped out in the second half. I would have thought it would have come up at least to here, and it still might. I may get lucky and it turn around and head up, but it doesn't look good right now, because that's only probably 5 or 6 pips away from where it's trading. So, but it's okay. Made money. Just making more money. Is just, will this continue higher and I'll be able to make even more money? Don't know. I just move my stop. That's it, and then see what happens. Pound CAD, another one is in over here. This one was I got stopped out already on this one because I moved it up under that candle, and as you can see there, it came down, stopped me out, and now it's moved higher. But that's okay. I done took half the position off over here, and the second half made even more than the first half. That's what it's supposed to do. So I just move on. Pound yen, did not get in this trade. Did not have the initial setup I wanted, but as you can see here, it ran away. And usually when it does that, like it did here, it comes back to it. See how it came back to it? And this will come back to it too, and it might have right there. That may have been where it was, as far as it was going to go, and it may now push higher. I'm going to squeeze this in. Yep, that's where it flushed down. That's what I call a flush. There's a flush up. I would have thought this was going to come down into here, and it still might. It may fall from here and come down. But if I look for a buy opportunity, this is where I'm looking for. It's down in here. So there is nothing to do on the pound yen. At least for me, nothing to do. Euro New Zealand, I just got in this trade just a little bit ago. The stop is not the arrows now. The stop is this low. So I'm really got a low risk trade now. So hopefully this is going to work from here. The only problem I see, there is major support right there at the yearly pivot. Now this is down so low because it's only where I got in at is about 50 something pips down to that. So I'm willing to add to the position when it comes down and hits that. Because I've got a low risk trade right now going on. And actually, depending on what this does, if this pushes up and I get off half the position, I'm going to move it to break even. And then if it does take my stop out, then I won't get back in until it does this hit. So it depends on what's going to happen right now. But let's see, 30. That can't be. No, it's 98. So that's not quite. I've not got half a position yet on the Euro New Zealand. Pound New Zealand, same way. There was your opportunity right there or right there to get in. I did not get in this. I don't like getting in both the Euro New Zealand, because if they're both wrong, then you just doubled your loss, because they both basically move the same way. See, there's where the signal shows up. There was your opportunity to get in, low risk trade. The high of that candle, arrow candle, is 208.49. The high of that spike up is 46. So you were risking $3 plus whatever your spread would have been. For me, it's 5 on the pound New Zealand. So I'd have been risking $8, and there's your reward for being patient. Now it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours for that to show up. So you have to have patience. But then you get rewarded. But then here goes your buy. Could have got in there. If you did get in down in there, you've already took half your position off. If you got in here, you've not been able to take off half your position yet. Because pound New Zealand is 40. That's where I take it off at. 40 to 45. The half a position for me. The New Zealand yen has made a 1 hour sell. There's no setup there yet because it's too far away. 90.68 is the high of those arrow candles, and it's trading at basically 40. So that's 28 plus the spread. That puts it over about 31, which is within my parameters, I should say. But I would like for it to pull up into here where I'm more around, 10 or $15 risk is all I'm looking for. So if it does, I'll be a seller. If it just flushes down, then I'll look to be a buyer somewhere down in here for a push back up to sell it again. And that's on the New Zealand yen. Euro Aussie, in this trade, the arrows did not show up, but I've seen this pattern several times over and over, and I wait for it. It tried to run away, but then it came back down, gave you the chance to get in. That low is 164.56. That is 73. So that's 17 plus 3 for me on the spread is $20 risk. And it's worth that, and I've already taken off half of the position on here, and my stop is now at break even plus $1, so it will not lose money. And now I'm hoping that this is going to push back up somewhere up into here, and that'll be a good trade, but I won't lose no money on this trade. That's the Euro Aussie. Euro CAD is making a 1 hour buy signal, but that's a really big candle. There's nothing to do on this. You got to have a retracement down to be able to get in. We're below the yearly pivot, so I'm looking for a push back up to the yearly pivot, which will be resistance now. As it broke through the support, we've gone lower. Looking for a retest of that. So I'm hoping that this is going to pull down and just not run away. And if it does pull down, somewhere down into here, then I will be getting in. I'm looking for anywhere from 5, 10, 15 to get in. I'll go up to 30, and that's the max. So there's nothing to do on the Euro CAD. Pound Aussie, there's nothing to do on the Pound Aussie. It is stuck. It's in a sell, but it's creeping down. There was your opportunity to get in. See how it does? It just kind of runs down, but it will come back up, give you a chance to get in. Then it'll sell off and go lower. Does this almost all the time. You just have to be patient, because when those arrows showed up, that was on February the 1st. When this spike showed up, this was February the 5th, so you had to wait 4 days for that trade. Patience was rewarded. There's your reward for being patient. And more than likely, I would have got stopped out when it took out on this low. I'd have moved my stop right there. I'd have got stopped out right there. And it's actually made a higher high than that one. So I'm glad that I got out, because it's not gone any lower. So I would have made good money. I wasn't in this trade because I missed that trade. Like I said, I do miss some. I do. CAD Yen, there's nothing to do. There's the push down, looking for the push up. Hopefully that wasn't it. Looking for another push up higher, and then for a sell off. Nothing to do on the CAD Yen. I'm going to look and make sure there wasn't a pull. Yeah. So if I'm going to be a seller, it's going to be up into here with the stop, the arrows. If it pulls down into here, I'm looking to be a buyer. So there's nothing to do on the CAD Yen. So as you see, there's nothing to do on a bunch of these. Euro Yen, I think, let me squeeze that a little bit more. No, it's way up there. The sell is. So I'm looking for a buy. Now see, this is yearly pivot resistance. That green line going all the way across. See how we broke through it, come up, retested it, went above it a little bit. Now we're come down, come back and retest it, and stopped right on it. And now it's gone down lower. Needed to come down into here for a potential buy opportunity. Nothing to do on the Euro Yen. The Aussie Yen, I'm looking for a pullback. See how it ran away? I'm looking for it to pull back down into here for a buy opportunity. There's nothing to do on the Aussie Yen either. Whoops, wrong way. Because the sell's too far up. So I'm hoping that it's going to pull back down in here, give me an opportunity to go long. But got to be patient. Nothing to do on the Aussie Yen right now. Well, that's the video for today. This is being recorded. It'll be posted in about 15-20 minutes usually is what it takes. If y'all do have any questions or comments, please feel free to go under the video, and in the comment section under the video you can ask a question, make a comment, and I'll get back to you usually pretty quickly. So anything you want to ask or comment on, I'd be more than happy to respond to. Because my whole point of trading, I just ask that you subscribe to the channel. Number one, because it makes it easy for you. You also have to click on the notify me and then YouTube will notify you when I have another video, and that makes it the easiest way to be able to do it, to know when I've got the video up, because you'll be notified. And also it makes me feel good that, you know, I'm actually helping somebody, because my whole goal is for you to eventually, if you do follow me, to be able to trade successfully on your own, and you no longer need me. That's my goal, is that you will not longer, because I'm not trying to do like everybody else on YouTube, have all these fancy thumbnails and all this other stuff to keep you tied to me, to where, you know, get more likes, subscribers, and then YouTube pays you. I'm not trying to do that. My goal is supposed to be, I thought if you were a trader and you wanted to help other people, I thought that's what the goal was. But on YouTube, it's not that way for most of them. There is a couple, not many, that are doing it the right way, but the majority aren't. It's about trying to get subscribers and so many likes every day. And because I've actually heard people, different trade rooms, where they had said, you know, if we don't get up to 500 likes or 1,000 likes, and we're not going to put out no trades. Well, if you're trying to help people, that's not the way to go about doing it. It shouldn't be about you're trying to get paid by YouTube. It should be, you know, trying to be able to help people to learn how to trade and retire trading successfully, where eventually they could get their spouse home and retire early, like what I've done with me and my wife. So that's what we're shooting for y'all to be able to do the same thing. So that's the only reason I ask you to subscribe. Well, the other reason is, you know, it makes it easier on you, because then YouTube notifies you when I got a video. I would still like to be able to go live streaming, but I'm not getting any response from you guys on that, so apparently that's not needed. So I'll keep doing videos, but even though it takes my time, and I'm willing to do it for free, doesn't cost anything, I don't charge. I don't tell people if I don't get, you know, so many subscribers or likes, then I'm not going to do anything. So I don't do that. So I have another video tomorrow. I think there is news here in the US, but it's nothing really major. So I don't think there's anything until next week anyway that's major here for the US anyway. I think there is news here in the US tomorrow, but it's not anything major, unless it's just the report is just way off. And the way things have been going, it's not been. So just keep a lookout for that stuff. Protect your profit if you are in trades, and take profit when you can, and move your stops up when you can. I only look at 1 and 4 hour candles, so it does take a while. Another reason I like that is because I can come and look at the top of the hour and see where it's at. If there's nothing to do, I can immediately, within 5 seconds, walk away and go to the grocery, go out to eat, do something, and I don't have to sit in front of the computer. That's another thing I like about swing trading. Don't have to do that. I can live my life and do what I want to do without being tied to the computer. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good night.